I went to volunteer for 1 week, and I stayed for 10 years.
Our decision to go to Long Way Home stemmed from when you were 8 years old, and I saw that you were ready to begin traveling a little bit more internationally.
He goes off to make this wonderful creation in Guatemala.
Oh yeah,
driving. We see him again when he's driving a big, long car that someone's donated to him.
Right, I remember that.
Well, it's really about the people. It's about collaborating with people from all over the world to make a change somewhere in a world where you feel like you can't do anything with all of the insanity that's happening in social media and politics. The way you can really affect change is by collaborating with small groups of people and helping.
Did you feel like it was safe?
I felt like, I always felt safe there. I felt like we were part of the community. I felt like we were welcomed in.
So basically, he started by raffling that car, probably to get enough money to fly back to Guatemala. And there he started his creation.
Yeah, in Guatemala, yeah.
When you get your hands dirty from day one, when you're either constructing a school or building a house for somebody in town, or even something as simple as building a water cistern for a family that desperately needs drinkable water, when you can see that through from beginning to end, there's nothing like it.
Actually really cool to kind of be welcomed into a community that's different than the ones you have always known.
Contributing to worldwide international things that sustainable living and green living, and using ways to do that. He contributes. He's amazing. That's all I can say.
The kids that were in kindergarten when I first volunteered 10 years ago are now in their second year of high school. And you've seen the reality where they would have had no choice to even go to high school at all before this school existed. They've been educated for the last 10 years, and now they have the opportunity to go to university in Guatemala City and actually make a leap forward.
Places where you go and you're kind of taken out of your element, you can come back and kind of appreciate the things that you do have, or kind of notice the things that maybe our community or our society is lacking.
And bring that back into our lives here.
It does tell me that if you stick to it where your heart is, and he's got a big heart, he'll make it happen. Yeah. And he did. He did make it happen.
Yeah, it was a family when we were there, just all the people that were staying there, and then being part of the community and learning about how people in community come together closer when they have less resources. Learning that, I think for you at a young age, has really instilled some ways of thinking into your life as you've grown.
It shows the power of passion, of never giving up till your passion can shine through and make what your dream is happen.
And then coming back here, I don't know if you remember when we came back here, how it felt more isolated coming back here because we're so separated here, and it was so tight-knit while we were down there, and close family.